Hey friends, this is a wood chip garden, also called a Hugelbett, which has a lot of firewood, old punky firewood underneath, and some leaf mulch, and then covered with wood chips. And this is a bed that I've really had a lot of difficulty getting anything to start, and now it is late August, and I did get some plants to start, but you know, they're not looking too good. I just recently planted bush beans that, well, if the rabbits would leave them alone, they'd be doing a little bit better. They are actually doing something, but, you know, here's an example. This radish has been here a long time, and, you know, it's absolutely nothing. It's kind of not a very happy place. I do have some tomatoes that came up. I planted them as very small. I planted them as seedlings and planted them they were very small, and didn't even see them for a while. They finally did come up. I've had quite a few fungi. I think there's something over here. Pretty interesting little fungi coming up. I've really actually had a lot of those. But the one thing that I just wanted to show you is I want to show you what happens when I dig or tickle, because this thing is full of nightcrawlers. Maybe it's not the right time for them. It's a pretty early morning, but you know, here's what you have underneath. Oh, there's one. There's a nightcrawler trying to get away. Where is he? Oh, there he is. But this place is actually full of nightcrawlers. Maybe during the day is more common when they come up. But so there's, you know, it's definitely, this is black dirt underneath there. It just it takes a little while to break down, and there's Mr. Nightcrawler, and he's doing the work of breaking it down. So I don't know, I had heard really good things about this type of garden, but the results in the first year were not that great. But I think there's a lot of potential. There were other factors. We had a very cold spring up to July, and there was a drought period, but actually most of the season we've had plenty of rain. So there's my tomato again. Also this area doesn't get a huge amount of sun. So I gotta do some weeding. I got some perennials that are trying to take back this area. I had to hack them away to get them out. This end of the bed seemed to have done a little bit better. I'm not really sure why, but I do remember that I put ashes on that other section there during the winter, so maybe the ashes were not good for the plants. Some mustard greens, those mustard greens are actually fairly old, and they just grow a little bit and not too much, and maybe it's the lack of sun, but this bed is definitely not for plants that you want to grow fast. I do have this other tomato here. You know, this is a very small tomato compared to the others, and that one was planted out quite early. The hops seem to like it. I do have these hop plants that go all the way up to the top of the garage for brewing beer. Got some nice hop flowers on that. And so hops are working out here. Asparagus seemed to do okay, but it's kind of getting covered in other plants. The asparagus are these little fern-like things that are just getting covered with hops and invasive, well, they're not invasive, these climbers, native climbers. So you can see that I don't weed very much that plant there. I think that's a weed. I don't really know what it is. You know, I got a little bed of mustard greens there that are, they're okay. They're not really doing much. So the main thing I wanted to show you was the nightcrawlers, who did not really come when called. Let me see if I can. There comes one. There we go. There's Mr. Nightcrawler. Any more? No, just him. Usually when I do this, they come out all over the place. It's full of them. Anyway, thanks for watching.